Your neighbor filed a secret report about you. This is not a joke or mistake. Right now, someone living near you has submitted official documents with your name on them. They have been collecting information about you for months. The report contains details about your daily activities, things you thought nobody was watching, private moments you believe were safe from outside eyes. This neighbor has taken their observations to authorities. The report is being reviewed as you watch this video. What they wrote could change your life in ways you cannot imagine. You need to know what is in that report before it's too late. This neighbor watches you more than you realize. They pay attention to when you leave your home and when you return. They notice your visitors and how long they stay. Have you felt like someone was watching you lately? Maybe you caught your neighbor staring from their window. Perhaps they always seem to be outside when you are. Those feelings were not in your head. Your suspicions were correct all along. This person takes mental notes every single day. They remember small details about your routine. The times you take out trash. The days your car stays parked. Even the sounds coming from your home. They've been building a case against you piece by piece. Every observation adds to the file they are creating. The strange looks and odd behavior from this neighbor now make perfect sense. The report your neighbor filed is being reviewed right now. Officials are reading through the claims and deciding what action to take next. What is written in those pages could damage your reputation in the community. It might affect your housing situation. In some cases, reports like this lead to official investigations or legal problems. Your neighbor did not file this report because they care about you. They acted out of jealousy, anger, or desire for revenge. Something about your life bothers them deeply. The motivations behind this report are personal and emotional. Your neighbor wants to see consequences fall on you. They believe you deserve whatever happens next. Time is running out to understand what you are facing. The report moves through official channels with each passing hour. You need to know exactly what accusations have been made. Your ability to defend yourself depends on knowing the truth now. Like this video right now to unlock the next level of information. Your neighbor has been documenting your activities for at least 6 months. Some reports go back even longer than that. They have been recording the times you come and go. Writing down license plate numbers of visitors, taking note of deliveries to your home, listening for sounds that seem unusual or suspicious to them. The neighbor keeps a detailed journal or log. They write dates, times, and descriptions of what they observe. This is not casual watching, but deliberate information gathering. Other people in the neighborhood have been asked questions about you. Your neighbor has been fishing for information from anyone who might know something. They want to build the strongest case possible. This has been happening for months while you went about your normal life. You had no idea someone was tracking your every move with such focus and determination. The neighbor's emotional state drives this behavior. They feel angry and bitter toward you. Resentment has been growing inside them for a long time. These feelings have turned into an obsession. Something specific triggered them to finally file the official report. A recent event pushed them over the edge. Maybe it was something you did or something they imagined you did. That final incident made them decide to take action. They spent weeks preparing the report before submitting it. Every detail was carefully chosen and written. They reviewed it multiple times to make sure it would have the maximum impact. The care they put into this report shows how seriously they take their mission. They truly believe they are doing the right thing by reporting you. Type "reveal" in the comments to continue receiving critical information about your situation. Signs of this surveillance have been all around your home and neighborhood. Small things you might have dismissed or not noticed at all. Your neighbor has been talking to other people who live nearby. Casual conversations that seem friendly on the surface but have a hidden purpose. They ask leading questions to gather opinions about you. Gossip has been spreading through the neighborhood for weeks now. Small groups talk in hushed tones. Conversations stop when you approach. Other neighbors look at you differently than before. You may have had strange encounters recently that felt off or uncomfortable. A neighbor who suddenly seems cold or distant. Someone who used to wave but now looks away. These changes happen because of what they heard. The neighbor filing the report has created a network of information sources. They know who else watches your home. They have allies who share their concerns or suspicions about you. Some neighbors believe what they have been told. Others remain neutral but curious. A few might even defend you but stay quiet to avoid conflict. Your neighbor has made specific observations they consider important evidence. The color and make of cars that visit you. How many people enter your home? What time your lights turn on and off? Any behavior they find unusual or worth noting. They documented exact dates and times for everything in their report. The precision makes their claims seem more credible to anyone reading them. Photos may have been collected as visual evidence. Pictures taken from their window or yard. Images that show your property, your visitors, or your activities. These photos now sit in an official file with your name on it. The level of surveillance you have been under is far more extensive than you imagined. If you want to know the complete details of what was reported, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each contribution unlocks deeper access to the truth about your situation and helps you understand exactly what you are facing right now. Type 777 in the comments now to unlock the next level of protected information. The report has been filed with local authorities or a homeowners association, possibly both depending on the nature of the claims. Right now, someone in an official position is reviewing the document your neighbor submitted. They are reading through each accusation and claim. They are looking at any evidence that was attached. The review process moves forward whether you know about it or not. Decisions are being made about how seriously to take these allegations, whether to investigate further, whether to take any immediate action. Time is critical because once the review is complete, official steps may be taken. A letter might arrive at your door. An inspection could be scheduled. In serious cases, you might receive a visit from authorities. The consequences depend entirely on what the report contains. Some claims lead to warnings or fines. Others trigger deeper investigations. The worst cases can affect your legal standing or housing rights. Your neighbor wants a specific outcome from filing this report. They hope to see you punished, moved out, or publicly shamed. Their goal is to make your life difficult or force you to change your behavior. Everything connects to activities or patterns from your recent past. Something you did or the way you live bothers this neighbor deeply. The report takes normal activities and frames them as problems or violations. Specific claims in the report paint you in a negative light. Whether these claims are true, exaggerated, or completely false, they now exist in an official document. That document is being taken seriously by people with the power to affect your life. Your future depends on how this situation unfolds in the coming days. Type 333 now to receive the critical information you need for protection. Your neighbor has a personal history with you that led to this moment. Past interactions between you created resentment in their mind. Maybe there was a disagreement months or years ago. Perhaps they asked you to do something and you refused. A conflict over parking, noise, property lines, or some other common neighborhood issue. In their mind, you wronged them. They replay past events over and over. Each time the story grows worse. Their perception of what happened does not match reality, but they believe their version completely. The report contains misunderstandings and distorted facts. What you saw as innocent behavior, they interpreted as intentional provocation. Normal activities became suspicious in their eyes. The truth is very different from what they claim. You are living your life without any intention to cause problems. But this neighbor sees malice where none exists. Their true motivations go deeper than the surface complaints. They feel threatened by you in some way. Maybe they are jealous of what you have. Perhaps they struggle with mental or emotional problems that make them fixate on others. Past emotional wounds drive their actions now. Something in their personal life makes them lash out at you. They need someone to blame for their unhappiness. The specific grievances they hold feel huge and important to them. But to an outside observer, the complaints seem petty or blown out of proportion. This neighbor has shown a pattern of difficult behavior with others too. You are not their first target. Other people in the neighborhood have dealt with their complaints and accusations before. Building this case against you gave them a sense of purpose and control. To access the complete details of the report and learn exactly what was claimed about you, give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each level unlocks deeper truth and gives you the knowledge you need to protect yourself effectively. Type $9.99 to receive the protection information you need right now. Critical details about what happens next will determine your immediate future. The timeline moves faster than most people expect. Within days or weeks, you will likely receive official communication. A letter, email, or personal visit informing you of the complaint. The authorities must give you a chance to respond to the allegations. Your options for response depend on the nature of the claims. You may need to write a formal reply, attend a meeting or hearing, provide evidence that contradicts what was reported. Protecting yourself starts with documenting everything from this point forward. Keep records of your daily activities. Save receipts and proof of where you were and what you did. Gather statements from people who can support your side of the story. Evidence you collect now becomes crucial later. Photos, videos, written logs, and witness accounts all help build your defense. The more documentation you have, the stronger your position becomes. Contact a lawyer if the situation seems serious or the claims could have legal consequences. Professional advice protects your rights and helps you navigate the official process correctly. The neighbor's report has weaknesses you can expose. Inconsistencies in their timeline. Claims that cannot be proven. Statements that contradict physical evidence or other witnesses. Focus on facts rather than emotions when responding. Stick to what can be proven. Avoid attacking the neighbor personally even though you feel angry and betrayed. Support systems are available to help you through this. Friends, family, community advocates, and legal professionals can all play important roles. You do not have to face this situation alone. Remember that you have rights. The system requires proof, not just accusations.